Alright guys, so I'm currently in a bit of a rush. We've just entered Eddingham Munitions works. We're going to look around because we didn't realise this site was quite as big as it is. We've had to split up, so we're going to head off and try and get as much done as possible. I think me and Crowther will go for the distance stuff and then they can do all the close stuff, right? So, should we go over that way?
Yeah, let's start with the huge thing over there.
Yeah, alright. We'll show you these buildings from the outside, they can do the insides. May as well give you some facts while we're walking. It was built in 1939 by a group of Irish workers, about 3,000 of them. They cost 3.5 million to build. Oh, this is a bit unstable. Yeah, I think it's been converted into some kind of pigsty or something, I'm not really sure. But that looks interesting. I'm assuming a lot of these buildings are the same as well, so what we're going to do is if we see a load of them that are the same, we'll just do one or two of them, have a look through, and then that'll be it. But let's have a look in here quickly. We've got an outhouse. You can see where the toilets would have been. I'm assuming that's like a guard position. We'll go to this one down here. There's also something over there I can see on my left. Just down there. It looks to be some kind of underground. Oh my god, there are cows in here, okay. So the whole site is built on about 300 acres worth of land that was taken from 6 farmers. Oh, this one's got a vehicle in it. No, it's not. It's a trailer. Right, so the farmer's definitely been using these. You can see he's knocked out a massive hole in that wall. And see all the windows up there. There's cows in the field.
Yeah.
I say we just head off to these towers over here and all that.
It's much bigger than this one.
Which one? What, the one you were just in?
The one back there, yeah.
Fair enough.
Right, we should get out to this really huge one in the distance first.
Which one are you thinking of?
The little bits on the way back.
Are you thinking like the one that's right over there?
Yeah, the one just poking out the trees.
I think they manufactured cordite and nitroglycerin here.
Yeah, they did, that's what it said.
Yeah. And they used horse and carts to move around the equipment because obviously it's high explosives. Any sparks.
Is that a railway embankment there? I think it is.
Yeah, that's the...
It used to be a railway link.
Yeah, it's the Dumfries to Stranraer or Stranraer connection. That's why this was actually built here, because it's got a main line so they can bring in all their explosive, all the chemicals and that needed to make the explosives, then ship them back out the other way on the train line.
Just gone on the grass around.
Probably, yeah. And then that way they wouldn't have to keep too many high explosives stored in the same area.
So in this block you've kind of got loads of separate rooms, all spaced out like this.
Should all labelled up, that one says B at the top.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see the walls just been knocked through. See, you've got wooden doors here, probably original. What's this? Is this original?
Each individual room, or I don't know, areas of the room had its own air raid shelter. Is that such a big area of land? They each section needs its own. I can't make out. It's like Y2.
The air raid shelters for this room is Y20.
Yes, so each individual room had its own air wing. Oh, right.
30 to back. Take your gas mark. Oh, so
that's cool, though, isn't it?
So are these rooms where the people would have worked or something then?
Munitions stores.
Because they're stores. If you've got signs like that, they're probably not just. They're not going to not have people in.
No, they've got this.
So maybe these were accommodation, but I wouldn't know.
I don't think you wouldn't live on ammunition, surely.
But then where else would you?
It is so big that they could afford to do that.
Yeah. This looks to be another entrance. Yeah, look. You got like a gate at the end. Over there. Oh look, you got the original steps. Let's just ignore the fact that we have no idea what this building was for.
You can see how vast the landscape, how vast it is, guys. The sheer size of this ammunition store. But the buildings go right over there into the distance by those wind propellers. Wind farms. Again, you can see between each building just the mounds that separate them. If they were working with high explosives, these we use as sort of a defence in between each building, just as a natural defence. Oh, rabbit. Is that a rabbit or a...
Oh, we'll find out in a minute. And now we're across the river, look at that. Hey up. Oh, there we go. Oh. First good look. Oh, there's a bush there.
That looks very similar to the building up there.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think they're built in clusters, but all the clusters are the same.
Maybe.
There's an outer perimeter fence there, so I reckon if we followed it that way, it would take us to something. Yeah, I can see it up there. There's a pillbox and all that.
Oh wow, there's a heron there.
Yoink, we'll go this way. Because we actually need to get something filmed rather than just walking around an empty field.
True.
Tell me if you find anything interesting. Let's get over here. Get some actual work done. And here we go. Finally made it to the first of the buildings we're looking at. Here we go. I'm assuming these are just going to be a group of these rooms in a row. That was quick.
Oh wow.
Did you find anything?
Not really.
No way.
Oh wow.
Found a shell. Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
got it. Casing.
I found. Oh gee, there's loads. Huh. They're all over the floor.
Wow, yeah.
They're all up here and everywhere. That's pretty
They've
good.
all gone off.
Well, we'll find out if one goes off.
Yeah.
Alright, we probably should have brought. In my main pocket of my bag,
Yeah.
there's a lamp. Get it out. There you go. Now you can probably see better. Right, let's go have a look. What do you reckon these were used for, Carla?
These?
Is in the building itself.
I actually don't know.
There was a guttering.
Yeah. There's munitions works, probably the manufacturer of them.
Yeah. Oh Jesus! There's bullets everywhere.
Yeah.
That was the filtration system up there. Another one there. Oh. Where's this guy? That takes us out there. We'll go have a look at the other buildings in a minute.
It's pretty good building, that one.
I think all these are the same. Yeah. Alright, we'll see what's out here. I doubt there'll be anything. No, there's nothing there, it's just a bridge. Alright, we'll go back over to the big one then. Oi. Very nice.
There's little things go down there.
Oh yeah, so there is.
Put that out.
There's a-
marshy.
Yeah, that's why I'm cautious where I step. I don't want to sink. Oh, this is big. Okay, this is where they manufactured it, I think. Reminds me of Snowdown Colliery, actually.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Jeez. Well, this is massive.
Yeah.
Got a bit of the farmer's stuff in here. Although I don't think there's much left on the floors and all that, but other than this, what is this?
Bullets everywhere still.
Yeah. I think that's the only thing we're probably going to find here. It's bullets. Part of the old electrics. They got some runners in there.
True.
Used rope, really used rope to hoist stuff up there, but I think that's more the farmer than original.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, alright. Head that way?
Head that way.
Yep.
Now, this looks like it could be some other kind of store, or maybe it's an air raid shelter. Let's take a look. It's overgrown with nettles. You got trousers on.
Is there an entrance? There is indeed.
Right, so we're just entering this underground room, which I'm not quite sure what it is. Appears to be some kind of either air raid shelter or other personnel shelter. Either way, you've got a ladder here, and it's just a small underground room. So, as you can see there, that's the entrance. You've got metal surrounding it, and then you've got this steel ladder coming down. Okay, let's just see what kind of view we get from here. Might be able to point out a few other things. Yeah, wow.
I'm just on the ledge of one of those workspaces now.
That could have been another air raid shelter there in the distance.
Oh, yeah.
Should we have a quick look? Right, so we're just heading across to some sort of underground shelter, underground store. It could have been similar to the one we were in before. Not 100% sure.
I'll head inside. So as Gabriel said, we believe it's exactly the same structure as the one we've already looked at, which would make it another air raid shelter. But let's just make sure. So now we can see here, guys, exactly the same structure as the one we've already seen. It's got two entrances, one to the left of me just there, one via a ladder. The peg's in exactly the same position as well, so this is another air raid shelter that would have been allocated to one of the workspaces that we looked at, potentially. Yep,
So yeah, this is the entrance on top, and this is the way down, and you can see Jacob down there. As you can see here, you've got some kind of, let me just get around, some kind of concrete support, and they're all in a kind of line. So these could easily have been for some kind of piping system, or some kind of rail system. Now, there was actually a railway line running through the site, so this could have been it. Now, the main parts of the structures are over in that direction, so that's where we're going to head now. So we'll catch up with you in a bit.
Yeah, alright. Head that way?
Head that way.
Yep.
Oh, I think this is the best way.
I think that's another outhouse. I found one on the way over. While I'm walking over, we've got these massive posts everywhere. I think they were either for a perimeter fence, just cordon off certain areas, or just to like tie the horses up to that they used to pull the carts around. Let's go have a look in this thing. Oh, this will be fun. There's a ton of hose. Oh, there's a ladder.
There's what?
A ladder at the end. What's up there like? No thank you. I will not be going that way. That's interesting anyway. What do you reckon these are? Like quarters for sleeping or something? Well, actually no, they've got
I reckon it's probably just in case the place blows up, or you don't get bombed.
Oh yeah, bomb shelter. Right. Out we go. That was a quick one. Bomb shelter. Should we go in this one?
This one looks very much like the one I went to earlier.
Yeah. There's a fire point thing here. Hydro pump, extinguisher, and
Oh
fire.
wow, this one's different from that other one. It's got steps in it.
Oh, okay. This is pretty cool.
What this before?
There's some piping in there. Anything on the ceiling? Not really, just some cables. I'll come join you in a second. I'm just going to see if there's anything out here.
Interesting feature here is that it's got a mound of earth behind it to act as a blast wall.
Directs the blast upwards instead of outwards.
Oh.
So it didn't damage any of the other buildings, because I'm guessing these would have housed like the nitroglycerin and stuff. We all know how volatile that is.
Yeah.
This one looks different. Slightly. Bricked up entrances there. Also, where there would have been a lamp hanging off.
Yeah. Imagine that's just a big square room on the inside.
Yeah, pretty much what I was thinking. One of the outhouses has been
If you want to go through that,
blown out.
I'll go see if there's another entrance.
Sure.
Yeah, there is.
we were mounting. I don't know what that's for. Oh Jesus, this one's long.
Come on.
I'm on my way, hang on. See the light fittings on the ceiling?
Yeah. What do you reckon these concrete blocks are for?
I don't know, I was just thinking that. They obviously had something on top of them, otherwise they wouldn't have screws through them. Just a question of what.
Just in the regular building signs, all little rooms in it, and then one corridor at the back. It's got this bit here, which I don't know what that does. And it's got a pathway through here, which doesn't really lead anywhere but beyond the embankment.
Probably just, yeah, cuts through the embankment.
But I don't know what these brick things and like look, what are they?
They look like vents or escape routes.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Yeah, it's the same as bunker. This looks like a vehicle thing. Well, it's definitely got a large enough door to be. Put in with the army transport. Actually, this might have been where they brought in some of the stuff by car rather than, or by truck rather than.
Room. Carry on.
Some piping down there. I guess this was like a toilet or something.
Maybe. Right, let's carry on.
Yep. Yeah, sorry if we're doing this a bit quickly, guys. We just have like very little time to cover a very large area. What you got? Oh, way in.
Like little. Yes, these would have been like
Fuse boxes.
worker rooms and.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Actually, manufacturing.
Yeah, it's probably where the workers were housed or something. What's that?
Big metal tank. I don't know. Probably a fuel tank. Water tank, maybe.
Water or oil or something like that. Right. What is that? We'll go through the other door because I can't really see that very well. Oh, I won't be able to get through the door. Oh, never mind. This doesn't go to the same place. What you got?
Bullet casings on the floor.
Yeah, I know, they're everywhere. Now a small little room, I don't think that goes anywhere. Found a way out.
Hey.
Oh, bloody hell. It's swallow, it's fine.
Yeah, I know. Creep me out though.
Just do it start.
Its nest is probably in there.
Yeah, its nest was in there, I saw it fly out. Any more swallows?
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay,
The blast wall.
this is a blast wall, yeah. So, this is a big wall. This is large. Yeah, all these like little underground pop-up shelter things. I think they were for oh.
We've got steps going up.
Up, I want to go up.
And rooms going down.
Let's go up.
Alright.
I haven't been upstairs in one of these yet, so they've literally punched holes in the walls. Oh my god, this is massive. This is part of like the main factory.
Jesus.
Wow. Okay. There's the toilets. Got a urinal. Further steps up. Let's say. I know, I noticed. Bit odd. They're all cracked, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is huge. This would have been where the main, like, processing plant would have been. They've blocked up all the windows with breeze block.
You'll probably be able to see stuff out of this window actually. What's that down there? Some sort of metal steps on the outside there.
Where are you looking? On the floor. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. That's like a fire escape.
We should have gone downstairs at the other end. Let's do it here though.
Oh,
That probably means we need to go.
hello. How much time have we got? He said he's coming to find us. So.
Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's just another one of them manufacturing areas. Plus, if we're up here, we've got a good vantage point to find Johnson from.
Yeah.
Can't see them. It's a large concrete pillar. Oh, that's covering one of the hatches for the air raid shelters. I'm guessing that's what all these mounds are.
Maybe.
There you go, something in there. I think that's the back of one of the light things they have on
Oh
the
yeah,
side.
yeah, we saw one with lights in.
Yeah. Alright guys, so I think we've basically wrapped up all the stuff here. We've been through most of the buildings, had a look at them all, actually figured out what they actually are rather than just guessing and getting it completely wrong. But now we're going to go head back out to the entranceway where we came from, because there's these really like cool mounded things that have got like dug in trenches and all that. It's like built up. We want to know what they are, so we're going to have a look. So we see when we get there. Yeah, as we can see, guys, seen quite a few of these already today. Oh, now that's interesting. I think we have a mount for a gun. Oh. Now see, that one goes down. It's got water in it. The other one, I'm not sure, because there's two. There's one on top of the other.
What's that?
It's an internal anti-aircraft position or something. Where's Johnson? He knows what all the stuff is. Yeah, see, it's got something on there. I'm assuming the only reason they'd have a massive dip here would be to put an anti-aircraft gun in or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what else they put in here. Like, I don't know what that is. A massive pillar.
Yeah.
And they've got this double system going on here. That one goes underground and it's got water in it.
It can't have been for high explosives because, well,
It'd be exposed.
yeah, there's nothing above
And it's not
it.
actually in the high explosive perimeter, so I'm assuming this is some kind of protection system for the base. Yeah, it just goes straight in, straight out. Well, that's odd. I'm assuming the other one's the same. Up and around. Here's another one. Oh yeah, Gabe. I think they're anti-aircraft positions. There's one here and there's two out here. Alright, so obviously we just had a look inside that one. This is pretty much the same thing, it's just slightly lower. But none of the internal structures are here. You've just got these three walkways. I think that was a set of steps, and there's two like underpass sort of things going through the mound. I'm not entirely sure what these are, but I've had a couple of guesses. But there's this massive water tank. It's quite large. I would try and open it, but I don't want to. And you can see where the pipe's been disconnected there.